Good morning everyone and welcome back to another episode of our custom Lego Legend of Zelda showcase, and today we're looking at the gift with purchase of the Wave Z0009 with 247 pieces, the Korok Forest Master Stored Pedestal. Let's get into it. So as you can see here, we are looking at Z0009, the Korok Forest, with 247 pieces for 9+, and as I mentioned, this would be the gift with purchase if you spent £100 or $100 or more on Lego Legend of Zelda products on its launch weekend when this wave comes out. It comes with an exclusive minifigure and 2 Korok builds, and let's just read the description that I have written. Enjoy your exclusive gift with Lego Legend of Zelda purchases over £100, including 1 exclusive minifigure and 2 exclusive Korok builds. Now you can bring this Korok Forest display piece to your home or office. Featuring the Master Sword pedestal, accurate to Breath of the Wild, this is the perfect surprise to all Breath of the Wild fans, young and old. And right now, I'd like to make the announcement this set is available using pieces that exist. There's all of this set, bar the Zelda figure and a couple of Korok pieces. This set is available to be made right now. If you guys want a tutorial or me to post instructions to Rubricable, let me know down in the comments. I will not do it unless I get at least 1 comment telling me to. And then you guys can display this build in your desk, office or home. So as you can see here, we have a nice simple build accurate to the Master Sword pedestal from Breath of the Wild. You can see the triangle shape with the kind of objects at the edges, some Silent Princess flowers, and the inverted Triforce where the Master Sword would sit. You've also got these steps and some path leading up to it, as well as some terrain kind of built up around the outside. We're going to take a quick look at the figures of this set, and then we'll hop over into Studio and I'll give you a proper look. However, not too much of a look because that tutorial will still be necessary. As for our exclusive figure, we have Zelda from Breath of the Wild in her praying dress, using the same hairpiece as the other Zeldas from this wave, and a more concerned expression that I would usually give her. She's using the dress slope in white with some printing down the front and probably some on the back as well, some plain flesh-toned arms, and the dress printing with the negative space on her torso accurate to the praying dress from the Mount Lanayru and what she wears when she places the Master Sword back in the pedestal. The specific thing I chose about this outfit is to keep it in its clean form, although technically it would have been dirty when she placed the sword. I want to save that variant for a time later down the line. Let's also take a look at the Korok builds here, simply using pieces and some stem pieces in tan. That's one of the pieces I will have to change out if you want to build this set, and the heart tile in green with some printing. The second Korok uses the alt piece in dark red, a colour it has never appeared in, as well as some slopes to make a similar Korok shape. This one just attaches with a clip at the back to transparent poles, and then they can look like they're flying above the pedestal. Let's go take a look at this build in Studio. Right, and here is the build in Stud.io or Studio. You can see a bit clearer that this build is actually a lot bigger than it looks from that one render I showed you. It's round all the way around, has some detailing on the back as well as some leaves and flowers strewn about. You can see the Silent Princess flowers are built up on the stems, and kind of these crenellation bits that go around the pedestal. They're a bit bigger than in the game, but I think they help to set it in. You can also see that the triangular nature of the pedestal is actually really difficult and uses a lot of those triangular shapes. Surprisingly, it may not look it, but this build is actually fairly advanced. To get the inverted triangle as well as a clip to hold this temporary Master Sword, yes, I'm well aware this isn't a Master Sword, is actually kind of difficult. So it took a while to design, but I think it came out really well, and it's one of my favourite builds from this entire wave. It just looks so amazing and accurate. It's really quite stunning, actually. It's definitely one that I intend to build, and I'll do a video on when I eventually do that. I'm just missing a couple of the pieces, so I'll look at that when I make a Bricklink order. But as I said, let's go to our outro. But let me know if you want to see instructions for this one here. As I said, almost entirely buildable in real life, and that is a really cool feature that I made about this set. It's going to do it for our gift with purchase Lego Legend of Zelda custom set, and I think this is a really cool idea to put behind the paywall. There's nothing too exclusive, only a Zelda variant. She still appears elsewhere in the wave, and as I said, I'm going to do the tattered dress at some point. Having Koroks as not entirely exclusive, but these variants exclusive is also a nice decision, and it's something that no one can really get upset about, but if you want to pay the threshold for, it's definitely well worth your money, as well as people actually being incentivized to pay the threshold to get this set. But all there's left to do is to look at our countdown clock, and as you can see, all but one is now filled, and that leaves us with only 1 week left of our Lego Custom Legend of Zelda showcase, and then after that we'll be into the post-wave stuff, like looking at all the sets, talking about the design process and all of that jazz. But next week's set is Z0002, and there's no point hiding it, I think the silhouette's perfectly obvious, but we got a CMF. Bye-bye.